Sean Myrie. Now, you could please subscribe, like if you want to comment, and all that good stuff. Well, this is old news to me, but it's recent news. So it seems that TikTok, right, has finally bowed down to the American government, aka Donald Trump. About a year ago or so, he shut it down, or he threatened to shut it down for I think it was a week or 2 weeks. I'm not a TikToker like that, but I know about the platform. It's owned by a Chinese businessman. And what happened for a while, the American government, even before Trump, they're accusing the platform of spying on their users and a lot of American users. They didn't, well, they still don't trust the platform, right? TikTok, a lot of people who are on that platform, they might have heard of the politics, but they don't really know the politics. I'm updating you right now. The reason why all of this TikTok shit is going on is because the American government never trusted that platform, TikTok. They accused TikTok of spying on American citizens. So, after a while, right, as politics goes through and Trump became the president, Trump wants control of it. Several other people put out their bid, Elon Musk and a couple other people. But now, fast forward, right, after all that politics talk, Trump has forced, I'm going to say, TikTok to give up and to operate in America. So a percentage of TikTok was sold or given to some American investors, businessmen, aka Trump's friends. So now the algorithm, if people think the algorithm will stay the same, no, it will not. It will change, especially for people in America, but everywhere else it will change because once America has a piece of it, the rules and the regulations, they will have some type of influences with the rules and regulations, and the algorithm or whatever was going on before is going to stop. The TikTok owner, correct me if I'm wrong, or people who are associated with TikTok, been saying, right? They've been saying this, that they make people big. They have some type of button or whatever. They can make people go, they make certain people go viral. I've been hearing this, and certain creators, they will, what we call shadow ban. So the system, which I'm not surprised, is not perfect. So Trump and the investors, they want control of this platform, which they have now. So people who are benefiting off the platform before, making money off of it, that's probably all going to stop because what Trump does, he's going after the money. When he shows interest in something, it's because of the money, right? Like he's going after the cartels. So now Trump with TikTok, he doesn't like the power and the influence that it had, right? I know it probably kind of threatened him in the elections and shit like that. So this is a tool where he wants some control of. So they bow down. TikTok, the owner of TikTok, bowed down, sold or gave some type of control to some American investors linked to Donald Trump. So now on TikTok, I don't think you could do anything too political or talk bad about Trump. No one whoever is against Trump and is on that platform, or if you're on that platform, you can't talk too much things on that platform about him because guaranteed that's when you'll be what they call shadow ban on that because of his influence. That's why it's in America now. So he signed or somebody signed a deal to keep it in America, to not shut it down. Because if people don't realize, it was probably this time, around this time, if they didn't comply or the owner of TikTok didn't comply, it would have been shut down, right? There's rumors of how they're going to change the name too. They might change the name. Remember, in China, they have a different version of TikTok. Let me repeat. In China, they have a different version of TikTok. I think it's called, correct me if I'm wrong, BitDance or some shit like that. That's the real whatever company. But TikTok will not be the same, people. If you are making money from it, and if you still are, get what you can get, because soon as it starts to get more deep, as time goes, it's going to change. So America has a headquarters. Okay, I'm in Canada. I think every country might have some type of their own, I guess, offices, right, for TikTok. But let's be straight up, America has all the majority of the celebrities, entertainers, people who have maybe sponsorship from TikTok or have some type of in relations to TikTok. I'm talking the main influencers are from America. Let's be straight up. Now, the algorithm is going to be working fully for them, because there's a lot of nobodies, let's be straight up, who became famous from TikTok. They've been becoming stars from TikTok. So is that going to continue? No. I guarantee, because of these this American investment firm, whoever they are, they're going to put a stop to that. There ain't going to be no more nobodies coming out of nowhere getting viral off of TikTok. It's just going to be the people in a certain club, celebrities. They're probably going to cut out that algorithm. Maybe not right now fully, but down the line, it's not. It's going to be fit. That's finished. They're not going to make no more millionaires or people getting rich off of TikTok. It's not going to happen. See, America owns Instagram, YouTube. They got that on lock. Now TikTok, they got that too. Like it or not, because like I said, all the biggest influencers, celebrities are from America. Everybody follows America. So Trump, congratulations for the takeover of the platform, the gangsterism you used to make them make the man bow down, because he used gangsterism to get TikTok in America fully controlled. Trump actually did that when he threatened to shut it down more than one time, because TikTok is a spying app. Everywhere, they're spying everywhere, even on this platform. He's saying TikTok's a spying app, but they want control to see what's going on, because they've been hearing, well, the owner, who's from China, right? They accused that platform of spying on American citizens, right? A lot of people forgot that. A lot of people have forgot that they're saying they use this not this platform, TikTok, to spy, right? Not a good thing. Let me see if I got that to show you people. Mr. Trump doing a lot of things. He doesn't care, right? This is the man. You see, you probably only see that the TikTok right next to him. This is the man, yo. He don't give a damn, right? But he's protecting the American people, make America great again, and the rules, what they put out in their law, like Instagram and like all the platforms that are American, will apply to TikTok. Before, it wasn't applying to TikTok because it wasn't owned by American, or any Americans, I mean, right? So now those investors, what are loyal to Trump, they will be, running the American operations. Will they still have the restrictions on it like they have now? Let's see. Will it make it better? Because he accused China of spying. They will probably be doing the spying, America. But will this be better? TikTok, um, like you're not like, we watch things all around the world on TikTok, but straight up, you're a big majority are watching American celebrities on TikTok, or content creators. So, are they going to change the restrictions? Will it be very strict still? Like, how is this going to be? It's interesting to find out how TikTok will actually operate, because you could say it's a world whatever platform, but the world watches a lot of American celebrities and content makers, and their athletes, a lot of them. they're on TikTok, right? So let's see. Will the sponsorships still be going out to people? Will people be benefiting off it? Who are nobodies become? Will nobodies become somebodies still on the TikTok? I don't know. Like I said, we got a TikTok, but I was never into the TikTok. I studied that TikTok from the beginning, and I didn't like it. I actually know the rules and regulations. I don't like it. If you could put up any simple thing and it will be getting flagged, it will be taken down and shit. So it's very sensitive, that platform. TikTok is a very sensitive platform to be to be on. So what TikTok is good for is comedic stuff, funny stuff, uh, BTS in back of the scenes. That's what TikTok is good for. It's good for like funny stuff. When you get what I mean, dancing, PG type of stuff. That's what TikTok is good for. PG content. That's where it should. That's how they should use their promo. Should some platforms, if they want to get rid of the negative energy, just say PG content, right? So that's what it is, man. American politics controlling, you know, want to control the narrative or whatever, control the system, and that Trump has put down, right? Laid it down. Uh, Good luck to that platform, man. It got really not just, uh, it's not just on like that. It's the only reason it's operating because the man Trump, many hate. That's why it's on. Remember, he took that shit off. He wanted to show you guys an example, didn't he? Didn't they? I remember people like getting scared and shit, saying, "Yo, this is their livelihood. They're gonna lose, like they're gonna lose their job." That's the power, what, of that platform. And Trump sees that and said, "Whoa, imagine I could control people's pockets if I shut down this platform. A lot of people don't have work." Which is crazy. Like, I understand people blow up off of TikTok, but you can't just depend on that. But he sees that, and that's a weakness. So he put out that he was going to ban it if they didn't give up certain things. And the man gave up certain things now. The owner gave up a percentage of the company to American investors who are loyal to Donald Trump. That's the news. So, people, next time you log on to your TikTok, remember it is Trump that made that shit work. Donald Trump. Remember that. Always remember that. It's Mr. Donald Trump that put that platform to work right now, recently, currently. Thank Donald Trump, right? But enough of this. I'm off. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'm out.